Have you ever felt invisible? Like you could walk into a room full of people and still feel completely alone? Today, I want to tell you a story about a man named Vikram. He worked hard every single day. He showed up on time. He did his job quietly. He never complained. But no one ever noticed him. No one said good morning. No one remembered his birthday. No one asked how he was feeling. And after 10 years of being invisible, Vikram stopped expecting anything. He thought no one would ever notice him. He thought no one cared. But then one person did something so small, so simple, yet it changed everything. And what she did will stay with you long after this video ends. Let me begin. Vikram was 43 years old. He worked as an office assistant in a big company. His job was simple. He made sure the printers had paper. He refilled the water coolers. He cleaned the meeting rooms after everyone left. He wore the same gray shirt every Tuesday, the same brown shoes every day. No one looked at him twice. Every morning, Vikram walked past rows and rows of desks, people on phones, people typing, people laughing with each other. But no one looked up when he passed. He was like a piece of furniture, useful, but unseen. Vikram lived alone in a small apartment, one bedroom, one window that faced a brick wall. He ate the same dinner every night, rice and vegetables. Then he watched television until he fell asleep on the sofa, then repeat. He had stopped hoping for anything different. Life had taught him a painful lesson that some people are just forgettable. But here is the thing about Vikram. He had a heart made of gold. Every morning, he fed the stray cat behind the office. He left little notes on his co-workers' desks when they looked sad. Small things, things no one ever thanked him for. He did it anyway, not for praise. Just because he believed in being kind. But inside, he was hurting. He used to tell himself, maybe tomorrow someone will see me. But tomorrow never came until one ordinary Tuesday. That Tuesday started like every other day. Vikram woke up at 5:30 a.m., made his tea, brushed his shoes, walked 30 minutes to the office because the bus was too expensive. He opened the office at 7 a.m., filled the water coolers, stacked the printer paper, wiped down the conference table. At 9 a.m., the office filled with people. Loud voices, buzzy footsteps. Vikram stood by the coffee machine, waiting to refill it. A young woman in a blue dress walked past him. She bumped his shoulder. Didn't apologize, didn't even look back. He sighed. This was his life. But that afternoon, something happened. The company announced that they were letting go of 10 employees. Budget cuts. Vikram's name was on the list. He found out by accident. He was cleaning the HR office when he saw the paper on the desk. His hands started shaking. 10 years. 10 years of coming early, leaving late. 10 years of never missing a single day. 10 years of never missing a single day. 10 years of being invisible. And now he was being thrown away like an old printer. He didn't tell anyone. He just walked to the stairwell and sat down on the cold concrete steps. And for the first time in years, he cried, not loud sobs. Just silent tears rolling down his face. He whispered to himself, I thought maybe one day someone would notice, but no one ever did. He decided he would pack his things that evening, leave quietly, like he had always existed. Quietly. But then, at 4:47 p.m., someone knocked on the stairwell door. It was a woman named Mira. Mira was the office manager. She was young, maybe 28. Always smiling, always saying hello to everyone, except Vikram. He thought she never noticed him either, but Mira sat down next to him on the stairs. Without asking, without explaining, she just sat there. For 30 seconds, no one spoke. Then Mira said something that Vikram would never forget. Vikram ji, I know about the list. He looked up, confused. She continued, and I want to tell you something. Every morning for the last 3 years, I have watched you. You come in before anyone else. You refill the water cooler Even when you are tired, you feed the stray cat behind the building. You leave chocolate on my desk when I have a bad day." Vikram's eyes widened. She said, "You think no one notices you, but I notice you. I notice everything." And then she did something even more shocking. Meera stood up. She walked straight to the CEO's office. Vikram followed her, confused and scared. She walked into the CEO's room without knocking. The CEO looked angry at first, but Meera didn't back down. She said, "Sir, if Vikram goes, I go. He is the hardest working person in this building, and the kindest. You are cutting the wrong person." The whole office went silent. Everyone turned to look at Vikram. For the first time in 10 years, all eyes were on him. He wanted to disappear, but he also felt something he had forgotten: warmth. In his chest, in his eyes. The CEO looked at Vikram, then at Meera, then back at Vikram, and he said, "Okay, we will find another way." Vikram didn't lose his job, but that wasn't the miracle. The miracle happened the next morning. The next day, Vikram walked into the office at 7 a.m. But this time, something was different. Someone had placed a small flower on his desk. Just a simple white flower and a tiny glass of water. No note. No note. Then at 9 a.m., a co-worker he had never spoken to said, "Good morning, Vikram." Another person asked, "Would you like some tea?" By lunchtime, 3 different people had thanked him for cleaning their desks. One young man even sat next to him in the cafeteria and said, "I never knew you fed the stray cat. That's beautiful, man." Vikram didn't know what to say. His eyes kept filling with tears. Happy tears. He realized something powerful that day. He had spent 10 years believing that no one saw him. But the truth was, people did see him. They just never said it. They were busy. They were shy. They assumed someone else would speak. But all it took was one person, one brave person, to say what everyone else was thinking. Meera didn't do anything huge. She didn't give him money. She didn't buy him a car. She just said, "I see you." And those 3 words saved him. So here is my question to you today. Who around you is feeling invisible right now? The quiet coworker, the security guard who smiles at everyone, the neighbor who lives alone, the person who always helps but never asks for help. You don't need to save their life. You don't need to give them money. You just need to say 3 words, "I see you." Because here is the truth. Most people are not looking for applause. They are not looking for fame. They are just looking for someone to notice that they exist. A small kind word, a simple good morning, a flower on a desk. These are not small things. These are everything. So today, before you scroll away, think of one person, just one. Send them a message, say their name, thank them for something. You might just save a life without even knowing it. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And subscribe for more stories that remind us what it means to be human. Take care of each other, because everyone deserves to be seen. Asterisk, gentle music fades in. Fade to black.